Hello, beautiful souls. How's everybody doing? I just lit this incense. I'm going to be pulling some cards because this is the last month of 2025, you guys. We have done it. We have done it. This has been a very powerful year for many of us, especially if you're clicking on this video. And we've gone through some stuff, we've healed some stuff, but we've also remembered and realized a lot about ourselves, those we associate with, and also what we are wanting to create and bring into our life, right? And so we're in like this last month of the snake year, which has been very, 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 very potent for many of us. And I'm going to be pulling some cards. I'm going to be pulling a card from, you guys already know, my dark deck here, because I want to see what other lingering energies that we are still moving through, transmuting, releasing, healing within. And so I'm going to be pulling a card from here first, because I love this oracle, because a lot of it pulls through some stuff that we're already healing, but a lot of it also can pull through things that we could be resisting, or that we aren't fully aware that we are releasing it. And so I want to pull this card because it could bring clarity to a lot of you who are clicking on this video. So I'm calling on my higher self for this very powerful collective reading. And I want to pull first a card of what whoever's connecting with this video, what we are still releasing with this final month of December. What is it that we are moving through and removing from our energy field? One card. So I'm gonna shuffle again. The card will be on the top of the deck. Let's see. Loneliness. Can you see that? Is that too close? The card of loneliness. So a lot of you that are clicking on this video, you've been removing this feeling like you're alone. And not just in life, but in your healing process, in your remembrance, in anything that is coming. So anything that was veiled at the beginning, feeling like we're alone in our transformation, feeling like we're alone with friends or people we don't connect with. This is what we are removing. This whole year, I feel like a lot of us have been removing this loneliness. A lot of us have been connecting with like-minded souls, finding soul tribe. A lot of us have been recognizing that we are connecting with spirit within self. And so we've never been alone at all. And so removing this loneliness, but also the separation from the version of you that has been wanting to come through and has been bursting through your skin. A lot of us have been going through these ascension symptoms. Excuse me. Let me slow down. A lot of us have been going through this very powerful ascension symptoms, which can lead to body aches, headaches, confusion, but also indecision in a lot of ways. But when we step into this version that we are not alone in this process and connecting with others who are also moving through this is key. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're not alone in this, okay? Might have been moments where you have had to isolate self or go into hermit, 404 on my timer. You could be seeing number 44. Number 44 is all about that stability, that groundedness, but also recognizing that you are protected and guided by your angels, ancestors in the spirit realm, right? I love the number 44, but this is also 27. 2 plus 7 is a 9. That's ending cycles of loneliness, ending that cycle of feeling like you're alone on your journey. That's very powerful of what we are removing and releasing, because the more we recognize that we are not alone, the more fulfilled and the more we can truly see that other people align with us on our path. And there may be people or versions of self that you've had to release to where you may feel like we're alone, but we are removing and releasing that. This is the last month where we're removing that loneliness, feeling like you're alone in this process. And then regeneration at the bottom of the deck. We have fought. Look at all these snakes. It's literally all the shedding and all the versions of self that we had to remove, release, so that we can regenerate into this very powerful being that we have always been. And if you can see Athena in the back, the statue of Athena, I'm pretty sure that's Athena, right there in the back. And then we have the masculine energy. This is that balance of the masculine and the feminine, that regeneration, that balance, that harmony within, to come into wholeness and fullness and knowing we're not alone. That's what we're releasing. We're releasing all the old versions and all the sheds of the snake. We've been fighting these shadows and old versions of self, and not in a harmful way, but we've been having to release them and remove them so that we can step into our power and find out and remember who we truly are. So we have to regenerate and recreate, right? We have to regenerate and recreate. That's part of the process. Recreating the ego, not destroying the ego, recreating it so it aligns with our heart, so that our mind and our heart is literally vibrating and flowing at the same frequency with one another. That's beautiful. We're removing the old versions of self. We are remembering that we're not alone and that there's other people around us. And of course, our team in spirit who is here with us every step of the way. And with this last month of what we're releasing, this is going to be our moment to actually have faith in what we are creating and what we're bringing into our life. 717 on my timer now. Empress at the bottom of my deck on this. Stepping into your spiritual gifts. Owning your sovereignty. Crown chakra upgrade. That's what's coming in. Now we're pulling what's coming in. We pulled what we're releasing. Now we're going to be pulling what's coming in. Of course, owning our power, owning our sovereignty with that Empress, right? It's not easy to get to where the Empress has gotten. Taken a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of start overs, a lot of lessons and experiences to become the Empress. You don't just wake up one morning and now you're the Empress, right? That would kind of just release and remove the whole process of actually realizing who we are and remembering who we are throughout all the mindsets and belief systems that were instilled within us since childhood or other lifetimes, whatever the case may be. All right, higher self, what's coming into the collective? Once we've removed this loneliness and know that we're not alone, which we're removing that already, what is going to be coming into our energy? The Four of Earth, stability. Stability, new creations, new ideas, new found understanding within self. And also she's like offering, oh my gosh, I'm dropping shit. She's offering that. So all of these things that she has gained, she's now has the ability to offer it to others, share the wisdom with others. Groundedness, stability, trust. Trust is a big one. Trust in what we are creating, right? Having trust in that everything that we went through was for a purpose to get us to where we're at now. And then we have the Page of Air at the bottom of the deck. This is also Swords, Page of Swords. A new life, new experience, new realizations, true creations. Honoring the new connection that you have felt and gained with self. but also that page of air, knowing that you're connected to spirit. Look at all these feathers falling down. Having trust and faith in the connection that you have with the spirit realm and every single process and every single thing that you were wanting to release, but also anything you were wanting to bring into fruition. Having that trust and faith is key to owning your power, to owning your gifts. And the page is it's like that childlike energy, right? It's the curiosity. The page comes before the knight and the queen and the king when it comes to the tarot. And so the page is like that childlike energy, ready to explore, ready to create, ready to see what is on the horizon for this new endeavor. I love that. Okay, friends. One more card from our dragons. And I'm pulling through the dragons because the dragons have been assisting us behind the scenes for generations. And I'm not even going to just say for this year or last year, the year of the dragon, whatever the case. They've always been here assisting us through everything, protecting, guiding, creating with each and every one of us. And so I'm going to pull a dragon that's going to be assisting us with this last month of the 9 year. Dragon. My dragon guide is already coming in. Archangel Gabriel, of course. Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. Archangel Gabriel, he's also one of the very powerful Seraphim Angels, right? He is also the guardian and the archangel that works in the West. The West is the cups, the chalice. The West is also the energy of our emotions, right? Our emotions. And if we're filling up our cup, how we're treating self. But I love Archangel Gabriel, especially with this white diamond in the heart, opening the way for you to see the diamond within self. He wants me to read the message out of the book for that one. Then we have Archangel Michael's deep blue dragon. This reminds me of Archangel Michael. So we have Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel, and then another royal blue dragon. So Archangel Michael is coming through very powerful, which is beautiful because he is also a Seraphim Angel, but he also assists with protection, cutting cords and releasing energies that no longer serve us. And this is the deep blue dragon keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Exactly. Clearing energies, clearing things that no longer serve you so that you can step into this higher timeline, right? Trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. I love that. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Satua Matais Dia Wumai, royal blue and gold dragon, which is beautiful. This one says, strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. And this you know is Archangel Michael because there's the sword. There's the sword. There's the dark blue, right? Royal blue, deep blue. That blue color is all about Archangel Michael. He works in the south, right? The element of air, which we had the page of air right here. Assisting us with owning our power and our wisdom. Strengthening us for this new endeavor. So once we are complete with releasing and removing, and we've already been releasing and the removing and all these beautiful things, it's having trust and faith that they are already being dissipated. The faith and the trust, they are already being dissipated. with surrender and allowance. This is letting me know right here with all of these messages from these archangels, and I'm still going to read Gabriel out the book for us. This is letting us know that all of these things are already being removed. There is nothing else that needs to be done except for you to surrender and know that it's already being done. It's already being done. If you need to do one last cleanse and release, I'm telling you right now, I'm having this very powerful 15:34 on my timer right now. I'm going to be doing a 12/12 portal event where I'm going to actually be using a lot of these dragon codes to assist us with this one last release. And I already know Archangel Michael is going to be very present at that event. And I say that because he's assisting many of us with finding our strength and finding our power and gaining back our wisdom that has been lost. Let's pull this beautiful message from Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel's dragon. Let's see, because I honestly don't remember which dimension that one's from. Archangel Gabriel. Bear with me, friends. Page 48. Ooh. Okay. Archangel Gabriel. Fifth dimensional. So fifth dimension. We already know that this new earth we're grounding in this fifth dimensional energy, right? So fifth dimension diamond white dragons serve Archangel Gabriel, the mighty pure white angel of clarity, joy, and hope. When we are ready to connect more deeply with him, his dragons shine their crystal light into our energy fields and physical body, allowing deep cleansing and purification to take place. They light up our true essence and become transparent to the spiritual world. This means that all lower energies that have been past, that could be important though. All lower energies that have not been released from our auric field becomes visible. So it's important to forgive, love, and respect ourselves and others so that our aura becomes totally clear. Then the dragons will rejoice, for we are ready to walk the diamond ascension path. They will lead the way, clearing and energizing our sparkling new high-frequency journey and bringing us clarity, hope, and joy, so that Archangel Gabriel with his diamond wings can overlight us. That's beautiful. Receiving this card implies you're expected to cooperate with Archangel Gabriel's diamond white dragons, using self-examination and self-discipline to accelerate your ascension. There's another card that talked about discipline. Nope, it was that one. The dragons can then illuminate you internally with happiness, clarity, and higher expectation. You will become a shining beacon and will automatically radiate light that shows others the way. You will have earned the right to be a walking master. You will carry in your fields the glorious light of Archangel Gabriel's cosmic diamond, which is a life-transforming ascension tool. The diamond white dragons will swirl and dance around you, ensuring that the glittering, shimmering cosmic diamond stays securely in place over your energy field. It'll protect your aura and fill you with joy, purity, and bliss. Damn, that's deep. So Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael is assisting us deeply with this transformation and with releasing old pathways and clearing old paths that no longer serve us. And the reason why we have to clear the old pathways is because if we were to go, come back into this pathway again, or this trigger, or this version of self that tries to interrupt our high vibration, right, that we are rising into. If we have any energy that is trying to infiltrate or interrupt our high vibration or our shining diamond light or a field, right, immediately it will be dissipated by Archangel Michael's flame. Immediately it will be dissipated by the light, because you are already protected. You are utilizing this power and this energy of these archangels, the seraphim, which is the highest level of angels in the spirit realm, right? They're the highest ranking angels in the spirit realm. And they both came through in this reading, Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel, to assist us with this last transformation and releasing and transmuting energies that don't serve, so that when we come into this year of 2026, the year of the horse, which is all about that ascension and freedom and creativity, right? It's going to allow us to create more freely, to live more freely, because all of the things that we've released and removed are no longer going to affect us. And when they do, and if they do, they will easily be dissipated than it was before. Because now we have tapped deeper into our spiritual gifts, and we have now found a found trust in the spirit realm, and knowing that as long as we call on our guides to assist us, right? When we're calling on our guides to assist us, whether that is the dragons or our higher self, we have faith and trust that all energies will be removed that do not serve our highest good. So, I love you all. Enjoy this month of December. We've done it. We're doing it. And I will post another video about my 12/12 event, 21:33 on my timer, 333. Y'all know I love my 333. I will post another video about my event, and I hope you all have a blessed December. Love you.